Okay, so second problem was max sum of a pair with equal sum of digits. So that is our problem 2. Yeah, so this problem demands from us that you have to add only those numbers whose sum of digits is equal. So for example, 36 has sum of digits as 3 and 6, 9. 18 has sum of digits as 9. Same way, okay, there is no other number having sum of digits as 9. Imagine if there was 27 also. So you had three numbers, 18, 36, and 27. If that was the case, then what is the max pair sum out of all these three numbers?
36 plus 27.
36 plus 27. Okay. Yeah. So this is the problem that we have to solve. So first of all, we have to kind of find the numbers whose sum of digits is same, and then we have to solve this problem of finding max pair sum. So what approach did you use in solving this problem?
First, from the list, I have created another list, which is kind of sum of those individual numbers.
Okay.
And from there, I created a map for each sum. I have created a map where the key is the sum and the value is a list of all the numbers which solves to it. For example,
Okay.
for 9, it is 18 and 36 and 27, whatever it is. So if the count is only 2, then it is the sum of them. If the count is more than 2 of the particular list, then I did a sort of that list, took the, descending order sort and took the first two elements so that it will give like the given whatever number 36 and comma 27 will come and made the sum out of that.
Okay.
So since it is in the for loop, I have taken one variable which is a max value. If the any of them is greater than the previous max value, I updated it and returned the max value.
Okay. That's fair. So basically what you're talking about is that took a map where the key was sum of the digits. So for example, 18 has sum of the digits as 9. So if 9 is the key, it has a list corresponding to it, and that list will have 18 in it. Sorry, sum is 9 and list has 18 in it. Then you go and find the sum of digits of next number. 4 plus 3 is 7. So you go to a key 7 and you put 43 in that. And then you go to third number, which is 36. 36 sum of digits is 9. So you go and append that over here. And then you have 13 and 7. 13 has sum of digits as 4. So 13 goes in this list and 7 goes in this list. So once you have formed a map where sum versus the list of numbers you have, now you know it's a kind of greedy thing. If you want two numbers to give you maximum sum, then those numbers have to be highest numbers in that array. So you can sort this array to find two maximum numbers, and same way sort this array to find two maximum numbers, sort this array. Although in sample numbers were less, but imagine if there were more numbers also, 27, 45, and let's say 90, and then this had 7 is 25, and let's say 34, and 4 had, let's say, 22. Now, if this was the case, we know out of this entire list, we have to just find two maximum numbers. Okay, Arti says we don't need to use a list as value. We can replace the value if it is greater than present value. Yeah, that's another good thing that you are talking about. So Arti is suggesting, Arti says, hey, why are we remembering all these values when it is about just using two maximum values? I can store two values here, max 1 and max 2, corresponding to every sum, and that will be clever. That will save the space, right? So this idea is certainly enhanced. So some observations and optimizations are store only two max values per sum. And Akshay is mentioning that when we want to store two maximum values, you can use max heap. One idea is you can use max heap of just two values, or if we do not care about memory, we will put all of the elements into a max heap. If max heap size is greater than 1, we will take two top values, add them. Yep. So these are kind of slight optimizations can use max heap for finding two max. So it's kind of replacement of sorting. Here we were talking about sort each sum and if list, and if list has two or more elements, then sum max two values. Okay. Yeah, so we are talking about we can use a map of list, or we can take a map of int comma priority queue of int. And third that we talked about is map of int comma pair. We are storing only two max. Okay, direction is same for every sum value. We are maintaining all the numbers or two numbers, but yes, we do care about only two maximum values. Okay, any other addition point to this problem? Anybody solve this problem with any other method, any other logic, any other idea apart from map of list, map of priority queue, or map of two numbers? Okay, cool. Then let's move on to the next one.